Good evening and welcome. I'm Sheila Balgobin and I am the Dream Decipherer, and I help you to crack the code of your sleep and dreams so you can sleep sound and dream deep. Tonight I'm presenting the second part of my Color Your Sleep World series, and this time we're going to be looking at ways you can carry color with you during the day to help you to relax in preparation for sleep later that night. So, while in for the part one, we looked at why color can have an impact on your sleep, as well as ways to make your bedroom more user friendly. We're going to be looking at principally crystals, but other ways that you can carry your color with you during the day. Now, while the basic rules of calming colors is the same as in part one, there are crystals that can also help you to sleep and are not necessarily the colors that are particularly known for encouraging peaceful sleep. Crystals can be not only placed in your space, your office space, or somewhere in a room, but they can be worn. They can be earrings. They can be a pendant. They can be a pin. But if you're not into jewelry, you can still bring those colors, calming colors, into your day by wearing scarves or a tie or a hat, pair of gloves. I mean, so there are ways that you can incorporate those colors so that you can see them. I mean, a nice cheap watercolor on your on your wall, a poster. And it can be virtually anything. It's the energy of the color that's important here, rather than what the object actually is. Now, when you're using crystals, if you're wearing them on your person, that's a great way for it to absorb their energy. But you have to remember they work slowly, generally. Not all crystals, some work quite quickly, but generally it takes more than a few days for you and the crystal to basically get used to each other's energy, and the crystal can start to um, reattune, if you will, the energy patterns that are not quite in balance. So the following four crystals are suggestions that you can use for sleeping, and if I'm using the technology right, you'll be able to see them today. But the best guide to figure out what crystals are best for you to help you to relax and sleep are the ones that feel right to you. And it's uncanny how crystals can almost shout at you and catch your attention. And you keep being drawn back to them. It's usually because they resonate with your energy in some way. So in the end, whatever crystal, whatever that's color that makes you feel calm and peaceful in preparation for sleep is the right one for you. Now, I am going to try my best here to, let's see, bring on my little slideshow here. It's always a bit tricky when you're using one camera. But anyway, here we go. The first of my four crystals is chrysoprase, and this crystal is very calming in nature, and it helps to lift oppressive or recurring images, which may be helpful if you're subject to nightmares. And it also encourages relaxation and peaceful sleep. My next crystal is hematite, and I have one of these at the tied to the to the headboard of my bed. It's very grounding, so it's very good for all of us who are living in our heads online all the time. But it's also good for insomnia and for, excuse me, reducing anxiety. But it's a deceptive stone. It's because it's iron ore, even though it may be you may have a small piece of it, it will feel quite heavy because of the iron content. The next crystal I would like to suggest is howlite. And this is sort of looks like marble, but it's not. And this is also good for insomnia, particularly when it's due to a mind that won't shut off, an overactive mind. Or I call this one of my turn off the broken record remedies. It's good for stilling the mind for meditation, and you can keep it in your pocket or tuck it in your bra to help dispel negativity. Because one of the things that keep us up at night is ruminating and fussing over the things that we should have said to somebody or other or done something or other during the day. So it will help dispel those negative feelings before they keep you up at night. The last crystal is vanadinite. There you go. Nice. Despite the fact that it's an orangey red, and reds are generally colors you don't want around when you're sleeping because it's too stimulating. But in this case, because it's a slightly tempered, it's not bright red, it is actually quite good for shutting off mind chatter. Again, turning off the broken record in your head, and it's also an aid to meditation. Now, these are just a few of the uh, crystals that are can be possibly used to help you to sleep. Like I said, it can be in your environment. A nice crystal sitting on your desk, or in a display stands in your home somewhere, but where you can see it on a regular basis. It can be a pair of earrings. It could be a pendant. It can be used in many, and crystals can be used in all sorts of ways to be able to not only make things appear a bit more beautiful, but also to emit that calming energy that you need to get some rest. So there you have it. Some crystals and some suggestions as to how you can bring calming colors into your day to help you get a peaceful sleep at night. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Have a great evening and a great start to the week. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.